Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Mookie Betts.
Come on, Phillies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
Batting third, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Come on, Phil.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Ready now.
Aaron Altair.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
You know, Matty V, it's not easy to do. Even though this is a mini 2-game set, to win 2 games on the road, D-Row, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, you walk in here, you take the plane flight in saying if we could work a split, 1-1, we'd feel good about getting on the plane and getting out of here. But all bets are off once you win the first one. You want to complete the sweep.
Get there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Hero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bryce ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A bouncer up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Price sets his sights. 2-2 on its way home. And a fastball just a bit up. Carlos Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
1-1.
You know, D-Roll, we're getting late into the schedule right now, and this team has had a tough time scoring runs all year. They're going to have to turn this thing around and turn it around really quick if they want to get to the postseason.
And Dan, you know as well as I do, once those bright lights come on in October, you're facing 1s and 2s. If you're having trouble scoring runs now, think of what it's going to be like when the monsters are on the hill.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs and 62 driven in. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. Runners on first with one down. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Moreland is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Shut him down now. Swing.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, David Price.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, David Price. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And that one just missed outside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have two strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Weak chopper up the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 25 for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Phillies nothing. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Carlos Santana, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air. And there's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up unbeaten. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up to shoot. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's Price now on 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Odubel Herrera is on deck. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. And he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Benintendi carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The 0-2 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Phillies nothing. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
High chopper towards first. Toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford. Now the 0-2 from Price. Popped him up. Realmuto is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Arrieta.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Two out, nobody on. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch here from Price, fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Cesar Hernandez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Altair on third with 2 outs. Popped high in the air. Moreland in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Boston's out in front, 5-1. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came.
Here's Carlos Santana now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, number 4. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 7 homers and an even 40 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 from Price.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. The 2-2 ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third, and the throw will not be in time as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Come on, Phillies.
Price comes home to 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple. They're down here 5-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's topped foul off to the right. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slider up that he gets a call on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Price ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid business play.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. They'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here's Price now on 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Digging in and looking for more. Aaron Altair, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-2 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Altair, the runner at first with two gone. Price pauses. Here's the 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to one on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. Bo Morrison takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6, Bo Morrison.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
J.D. Martinez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him, and a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Altair has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Boston strands a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This one's down to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Trying to count 2-2. Let's go, Phillies.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses, 1-1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. And that one just missed outside. Nunez trying to get there. Price gets his sign. Here it is on 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Moreland.
First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, David Price.
Ready for another chance? David Price. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. On he pops it up. Nunez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 is a ball down and away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 33.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5. Williams.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 30 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 3-0 now. Aaron Altair would be next. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Altair. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Price ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this is a foul ball. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's just 2 for 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Bogaerts carries a batting line right at 240.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford gloves it, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 16.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Pedroia at 3rd with 2 away. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on us.
So now Carlos Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. He's right there. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long. So striding forward now, number 4. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Taken. Strike one outside corner. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Ball even at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez giving chase, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-2. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next up for the Red Sox, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He can't handle the heat.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Number 4 in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 12.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jorge Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. David Price gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.